Hey, what's going on out there? I would like to welcome every single one of you over to Water Your Soil. So before I get into this video, I would like to say, if you're new around here, I have two rules over at this channel. The first rule is for you to always use your own discretion when it comes to credit cards and credit scores. The second rule, that's for you to verify everything that you learn, whether it's here on this channel, another channel, or anywhere. That should be a rule to life. So getting into the video, this is going to be about American Express. And American Express recently made a couple of announcements, and I want you all to know American Express is really having the time of their life right now. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video where I reviewed the Amex Platinum refresh. Everyone was talking about the Amex Platinum refresh. They increased the annual fee to $8.95, and there was a lot of talk about how people were probably going to want to cancel the Amex Platinum card, and people were even coming by, they were saying the annual fee is far too much for them. And it made me ponder, and I was wondering, like, hey, are they really gonna lose a lot of their customer base when it comes to their Amex Platinum card? Well, what you're gonna find out in this news right here today, shockingly, American Express is still on a pretty good path, and you're gonna find out why. So the way how credit card news works around here is I'll read through the article, or I'll read through the important excerpts of the article, but I always leave a link to the article in the description box. So I'm not going to spend any more time on that. We're going to get right into it. All right, let's go. So this article was posted on Reuters.com, and it was posted October 17th, 2025. It reads, Amex updates 2025 forecast as affluent customers keep up spending. American Express raised the lower end of its 2025 profit and revenue forecast on Friday, as its affluent customers look past economic uncertainty and continued spending ahead of the holiday season. Analysts expect Amex to benefit from spending by high-income customers, particularly on travel and luxury purchases during Christmas, Black Friday, and Cyber Monday holidays as retailers lure them with discounts. Its focus on premium cardholders could help the credit card company navigate economic uncertainty while capturing a bigger share of consumer payments. Amex expects annual earnings per share between $15.20 and $15.50, compared with a prior forecast of $15 to $15.50. Revenue in 2025 is expected to grow between 9% and 10%, compared with prior forecasts of 8% to 10%. The company's shares were up 4.5% in early trading. They have gained 14% so far this year. It says spending holds up. Higher income consumers are still planning holidays and buying big ticket discretionary items, shielding Amex from the broader slowdown in the payment sector. It says, quote unquote, retail spend, which is the biggest category of spending we have, is actually growing at a base of 12%, CFO Christoph Lukalik said in an interview at Reuters. Amex's revenue jumped 11% to a record $18.4 billion in the third quarter. Profit of $4.14 per share exceeded expectations of $4, according to estimates compiled by LSEG. It says, quote unquote, I don't see anything in the horizon here that will indicate that billings are going to slow down or decline, CEO Stephen Squeri told analysts. Platinum refresh momentum. Amex last month unveiled long-awaited upgrades to its U.S. Platinum cards, a strategy it linked on for years to outpace rivals. CEO Squeri said early results exceed expectations. It says, quote unquote, new Platinum account acquisitions are running at twice the level before the refresh, he said. While some credit risks are emerging among lower income borrowers, there is consensus among the nation's largest lending that the U.S. consumer remains unexpectedly resilient. Amex is less exposed to stress as its business remains focused on cardholders with the highest FICO scores, reflecting minimal credit risk. Now, that was interesting to read. They said since the refresh of the Platinum card, their new customer base for the Platinum card doubled since the refresh. And it was all of this complaining and all of this talk about how the $8.95 annual fee is too much. But if you pay attention to what Amex said, they basically said, hey, our top customers are spenders. And not only are our customers spenders, our customers also have a good credit score. So what that does is puts them at lower risk of having mishaps. Now, it's not to say that people with higher FICO scores can't default and can't be late and skip out on payments and things like that, but they follow trends and they follow habits. And usually people with higher FICO scores do tend to pay on time and pay down their balances because, of course, when it comes to FICO and credit scores, it's usually about how well you manage your accounts and pay down your debt and manage your credit cards and your utilization and things like that. So I understand where Amex is coming from in that regard, but the company is constantly climbing. They're constantly going up. And I've been with Amex since 2017, back when the CEO was Kenneth Chenault. And I love those days back when Kenneth Chenault was the CEO. It was inspiring when he was the CEO. But they're finding new ways to continue to improve and to continue to get a new customer base. A lot of people, they're fans of the Platinum card, even though the annual fee did increase. And it's showing by almost doubling their Platinum card holder base since the refresh. That's since the refresh, not pre-refresh, but actually since that annual fee increase. And that's impressive if you were to ask me. So they're doing well in the stock market. They're doing well in regard to profit. And I always tell you all, these banks are concerned with profit. That's their main concern, profit. That's what this all comes down to, their ability to be able to increase profit and do well. And so far, Amex is doing well. So this is great news for Amex. I always say, hey, Amex, I appreciate their customer service. I appreciate the way they go about business. I think it's a great bank to be with in regard to credit card products. And they just continue to climb and continue to separate themselves from the other credit card companies. And it's interesting because when I do polls, Amex usually comes in first place. And these are just random polls. It's not like I encourage people to select Amex over Chase or Amex over Capital One and Discover. No, people, they go and they choose that. And I think a lot has to do with people are fans of Amex when it comes to their customer service and the way how the customer service reps treat them. And Amex does have a little bit of prestige, so that matters. But I just wanted to bring this news to you all to let you all know, like, hey, Amex is still doing a great job out here. And as I stated, when it comes to the Platinum card, the card holder base doubled basically since the refresh. All of the talk about how people were going to not be interested in the Platinum card because of the increase in the annual fee. And Amex said, wait, hold on a second. We have an increase in our Platinum card base. But I just wanted you all to see this news. The link to the article will be below. But before you go, I want you all to participate in my poll, just like the poll that I just mentioned. The way you do it is you click on the profile picture that you see right now on the screen. It's going to take you to the homepage of this Water Your Soil channel. Once you get to the homepage, you're going to see a section that says post. Click on that section. It's going to take you to my latest poll as well as my previous polls. Be sure to participate in all of them. But anyway, if you're new around here and you feeling the vibe, this is Water Your Soil. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications. That way you won't miss a future video because I post often. That's clicking on the bell and selecting all. Also, this goes to every single one of you, my subscribers included. Be sure to hit the like button. It literally takes 1 second. It lets the algorithm know you support this video and this channel. And yes, if you're watching on television, you can use your remote control to hit the like button as well. This is Water Your Soil. I appreciate every single one of you for watching, for showing love, for hitting the like button, for commenting. Once again, this is Water Your Soil, and I'm out. Hey, what's going on? This is Nell from Water Your Soil. So as someone who went from a 549 credit score all the way up to the 800s, I decided to share the same information that helped me go from poor credit to excellent credit. This book is titled Strategies to Master Credit. I put everything in this book, everything that helped me go from poor credit to excellent credit. All of the information is in this book. So I want you all to purchase this book. A lot of you have already purchased it, but it's available currently right now on Amazon.com and also MasterCreditBook.com. It's titled Strategies to Master Credit. you want this book. It has all the information needed in order for you to go from poor credit to excellent credit, or just simply maintain your good or excellent credit score. So get the book ASAP. And if you want something more in depth, you could take the course over at www.wateryoursoil.com. It's more in depth. There are actually chapters in this course, and it walks you through basically how FICO credit scores come about and how they're determined. And really, once you learn how FICO scores come about and the concept of credit scores, then you're pretty much on your way to either going from poor credit to good credit, or just maintaining a good or excellent credit score. So if you want something more in depth, I have the course over at www.wateryoursoil.com. All right.